Well, the race for the World Series crown is down to 8, and a capacity crowd is in postseason form as we get you ready for this one. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Chicago Cubs.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's duel all the way. And the key here is going to be how do you score runs if you get any. You get a runner on, you're going to have to be aggressive. You hit a ball in the gap, and he's on first base, send him home. Take those chances because they're not going to be very often.
Red Bones will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do we need to know here, HR?
Matt, everybody knows who this guy is. Last year he was the Cy Young Award winner. He's got electric stuff, and I just love watching how he goes about his business. He gets himself ready for every start, and he has a game plan. I'm curious to see how he's going to attack this lineup today with the game plan he's put together. Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And down at third base, Chris Bryant. You talk about a tall drink of water. He knocks down everything. He's got the arm strength to play deep. He's got the good hands to catch the ball. But I think it's amazing to be that tall and force him to have to hit the ball over you.
Leading off the afternoon for Arizona, third baseman Brian Gomez.
And we are underway in Game 1 as the first pitch is swung on and missed for the first strike. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Pitch popped up. And there's your first out of the inning.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 2, Tyler Goodell.
Here comes the first pitch. Ripped down the first base line. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's safe. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, man, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
Into the box now, Alex Light. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. A play at the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
2 out, nobody on. And he looks at a curveball that falls in, 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes as Mr. Ed Drummond.
Well, the way I see Ed, he gets a lot of respect for his strike zone. There's not a lot of umpires in the league that have the kind of respect he does. He's consistent, he's got a great zone, and he's well respected across the board.
That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now.
This guy's got a tremendous curveball. He just froze the hitter right there. Did you see that?
Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Man, he might have slept on the wrong side of the bed or something last night. He's given up a double and a triple in the first inning, and he looks shaky at best.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. A 1 pitch on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that he needs to make. If he does that consistently, he'll have a good night.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. This ball will be chopped foul.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off the curveball, so it's a full count now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
From the belt, the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mock is in pursuit, and the inning is over. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Diamondbacks lead this one 1-0. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for them today?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Number 10 gets the call in hostile territory here for game 1 of the division series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the D-backs. I'm focusing on the shortstop. I love the fact he's got a cannon for an arm. He can bobble the ball and still have the ability to throw a guy out. His arm's that strong.
Ready now, Leo Bryant. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading off
first.
for the Cubs, second baseman, Leo Bryant.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here as they're trying to get that run right back here in the first.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Striding in, Chris Bryant. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Very weakly on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting third, right fielder.
Stepping up now, Schoolboy Wiz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul.
Oh, he hung that one. And, man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
One out and a runner on third. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
From the belt, the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready now with the payoff pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Light ranging back into the basket, and it's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His first homer here in the series, and the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
Yeah, with one out and a runner on third, he just wanted to lift one to the outfield to move across the run. But he does a heck of a lot more than that by lifting it right over the fence.
Standing in now, Money Mark.
Money.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, Matt, we got 2 aces on the mound. They've already each given up a run here early in the game. I'll tell you what, it's not what you expected, but I do know this. You got to get them early before they settle in.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Goodell is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting fifth, catcher, John Anderson.
Digging in the switch hitter, John Anderson. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a foul pop behind the plate. The 0-2 once more. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Chopped at the plate. but it gets fouled. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Digging in, Blake the Kid. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The Kid.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Ready on 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's another 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Hey, it's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One out, nobody on. And a fastball just a bit high. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. So striding forward now, Javier Baez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Way outside. 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Chopped weakly to the left. Bryant's got to get rid of it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. Our score remains 2-1. So coming to the plate, David Hampton. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
David Hampton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
And this will be fouled away. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Goodell going back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series. And with it, the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
In now, Nate Primetime. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now. Chris Helm waits on deck. Set to deliver on 3-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
No outs, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
And another foul ball. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Chris Helm.
Stepping in now, Chris Helm, as he'll take a look at ball one.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Three and one.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
called strike, and that'll run it full. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Primetime rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Into the box, Red Bones, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch in the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
Well, this guy is always known for his hitting as a pitcher, and I tell you what, they could use him as a position player. That's a heck of a swing right there.
Leo Bryant.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he's back easily. Into the box now, Leo Bryant, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. High in the air out to center field. Light moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. So add one more on the sac fly, as that'll make this a 5-1 game.
Hey, great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Hey, you don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Takes this the other way to right. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Fielder number 3, schoolboy Wiz.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Schoolboy Wiz, 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from him on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
The 0-1 on its way. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will come across to score on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 6-1 ball game.
Hey, usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Striding in once again, Money Mock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
4 runs here in this half inning. Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike 1.
He just took a fastball right down the middle, 2-0. He must have been sitting on a breaking pitch because you don't take that unless you are.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about it. 2 out with the man at first. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. We've played 2 full. The Cubbies are in front, 6-1. It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show from Wrigley Field. Standing in, number 10, 9-1-2 due up.
Number 10.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, we know he had a long half inning out there pitching. Now he's leading off the inning. He's probably going to take some pitches, try to get himself a little bit of rest and work that other pitcher and not have to get right back into an inning.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Third baseman, number 5, Ryan Gomez.
stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Gomez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The high fastball is in there.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
The 0-1 pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to.
Tyler Goodell will be next. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail 6-1. Ready for another chance? John Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
John Anderson.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So it's an early shower here this afternoon, as this will not go down as one of his better outings. Shelby Miller is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. David Hampton will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Nobody out, runner on first. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. And he will scurry back to first, as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The shortstop, Nate Primetime.
Now at the plate, Nate Primetime. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one gets away. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Here's the 1-0. There's a changeup over the outside corner. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Now Miller on 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is pulled hard but foul. They brought their gloves for that one out there. One out and a runner on second base. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Chris Helm will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is there. 2 down.
First baseman number 25, Chris Helm.
Into the box now, Chris Helm. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. One 1-0 pitch on the way. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Outside. 3-0 now. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Red Bones. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Digging in, Alex Light. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Alex Light.
Into the windup and the pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you. Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits. So his command has been pretty solid so far.
Standing in, Ben Casto. He's set, and the pitch. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
Boy, that fastball in right there really makes him conscious of the inside pitch and starts cheating. Now you're set up to throw something away if you elect to do that.
The 2-2 one more time. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
First baseman number 4.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. One run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
At the plate, Blake the Kid. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is the elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So digging in now, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
From the belt, the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Ball 2.
Trying to count 2-2.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Wiz. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Diamondbacks strand a pair. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Stepping in, Leo Bryant. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris
Digging in and
Bryant.
looking for more, Chris Bryant. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ball
2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, that's an unusual start to an inning. I mean, 3 straight strikes to the first hitter, and now 3 straight balls to the next. I can't figure it out.
Right over the middle, knee high.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
1 out, nobody on. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Wow,
The
you
right
know he's
fielder,
not
number
happy
3.
with that call. When it crossed the
Good
plate,
boy.
it sure looked like a
Wait.
strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Standing in now, Schoolboy Wiz. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back
Now
in
batting.
order here.
Left fielder, Money Mock.
Digging in once again, Money Mock. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Bounce slowly back toward the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Anderson.
Ready for another shot now. John Anderson. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Light giving chase. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 7-1.
Hey, that's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded, and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
In now, David Hampton, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Miller sets. 1-0 on its way. Line drive to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. There's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Into the box, Nate Primetime, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Looking to minimize the damage here. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Falling for it, Judge. And the inning is over. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Here's Javier Baez. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Ball two now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning.
Miller.
Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Your
Josh
attention, please.
Harrington will move into the
Hitting for
on-deck
the pitcher,
circle now
Miller.
to try to get something
Number
started
98.
here with one gone in the
Josh
inning.
Harrington.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
The 0-1 on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there.
Now
Got it to
batting,
bend a lot, and by the time
third
it got
baseman,
there, it had fallen
Brian
completely out of the
Gomez.
zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Brian Gomez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he misses with it, 1-1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Fastball is looked at for strike two. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Helm is there, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game.
Your
Thurman
attention, please.
McCormick gets the
Now
call to
pitching
pitch
for
here, and he'll try
Arizona,
to sort this
number
mess out.
32,
He's going to try to at least
Thurman
eat a couple of innings for
McCormick.
his guys. Stepping into the box,
Leading
Chris
off with a count.
Helm. He'll lead things
First
off as we
baseman,
begin the home
Chris
fifth.
Helm.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one.
Now batting, pitcher, Red Bone.
Now at the plate, Red Bones, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Light is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Leo Bryant.
Ready once again, Leo Bryant. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Tyler Goodell will be next. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled back. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
Fouled back. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, center fielder, Alex Light.
Riding in once again, Alex Light comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, he jumped ahead right there with 2 fastballs, then threw the changeup, and he didn't bite. So let's see where he goes from here.
Hit on the ground, but foul. Now another 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. As a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Standing in now, Ben Casto, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. 2 out, nobody on. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Throw, got him. Oh, what a play.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Ready for another chance? Schoolboy, whiz. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good bite to that thing, and it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
That ball was down below the zone, and he still stayed with it and drove it back up the middle.
Left fielder, Money Mott.
Into the box now, Money Mock, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1, and he lays off for ball one. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's running towards second. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. ready to deliver the 1-2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And he'll snap one over to first. A dive, but he's back. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And now they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Another 2-2 offering. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Now the pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Drilled to first. Marte fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On to the 7th here in Game 1. Cubs lead it 8-1. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. 7th inning coming up now in Game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Digging in to try it again, Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Hey, the guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And now a pitch on the way. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Seems like he's throwing everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just 1 earned run. Alonso Caballero comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Alonso Caballero.
Into the box, Blake the Kid, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The windup and the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Aaron Judge is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. His first homer here in the series, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
The batter, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez.
Javier.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball line fouled to deep right and out of play.
Well, that got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Another 0-2 coming. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. Now another 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Now here it comes. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Bryant ranging into shallow right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but a
it's
solo
time for the
home run will at least get
seventh-inning
this
stretch.
closer to respectability. Get up and stretch. It's the Cubs 8 and the Diamondbacks 2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Enrique Burgos will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 36.
Keon Broxton will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 23, Keon Broxton.
John Anderson is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball.
Man, I think he thought he's going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Ready on 1 and 2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Baez into shallow center. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The center fielder, number 1, David Hampton.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Hampton. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. From the stretch. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1 out, nobody on. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Ready for another shot now, Nate Primetime. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, the batter's going to read your sequences. He goes away, away, and then boom, the base hit the opposite way. Got to mix it up better than that.
In now, Chris Helm. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 1-0. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
First and second now, 1 man out. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. As a look, now the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Number 20 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 20.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. And he misses. 2-1. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. Brian Gomez waits on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. And the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. A look at our line score this afternoon, and it's been a good one for the bleacher bums thus far. The home-standing Cubs enjoying a big lead here late. Into the box, Brian Gomez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Stepping up to the plate, Tyler Goodell. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Prime time, ranging into the outfield, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping in now, Alex Light, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. One left for Arizona. Still 8-2. Aroldis Vizcaíno comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Digging in, Leo Bryant. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point.
Leo Bryant.
In there at the knees, strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those are two good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Hey, every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Standing in now, Schoolboy Wiz, as he rips it on the ground to second. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Into the box now, Money Mock, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 on its way. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Runners on first with one down. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
In now, John Anderson, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here it comes, 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Ready with the 2-0. Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Gomez is going to put this one away on the dirt in front of the dugout, and that ends the inning. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Diamondbacks. It's the Cubs 9 and the Diamondbacks 2. Digging in once again, Ben Casto, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. First pitch on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. Here it comes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another full count pitch home. This one's down to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
First baseman number 4, Ketel Marte.
That'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. A fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, he wanted that one. He probably should have got it, but his stuff is so good right now. You just throw another one, put it right back on the corner again.
Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And a step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Blake, the Kid.
Ready once again, Blake the Kid, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He was really making him work.
Ready with another 2-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled back. Once again, a 3-2. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Chicago win the opener here in the division series. Number 10 permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 9 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.